Hello, I'm Don Drewry, trackside at Kezar Pavilion, and I'm talking with my special guest this afternoon, women's captain of the Chiefs, Sandy Dunn. Sandy and I go back quite a few years. Not exactly like that, but we started training school just about the same time, right around 1959, 1960 era. And of course, from there, I got left behind, and you went on to become a great star. Yes, that's true.
I made it.
Yes, you did. You started with Ken Monty.
Right. And I enjoyed skating with him tremendously.
And it looks like Ken Monty out there skating this evening in this game is going on rough, and I mean rough. First of all, the Pioneers are in first place. They're a tough team, and they're a big team. You're shorthanded skating with only 5 girls this evening, and you're up on the scoreboard, and it's not just the guys.
It's not that easy, really. Like Rosetta here, she's not here right now, Saunders, and that's my backup and my main jammer, and I've only got 5 girls. We're all out of shape. We haven't skated. This is our first game. That's why the Pioneers are in first place.
You mean that practice training before the season doesn't really help all that well?
No, it doesn't help that much. Plus, I was hurt a little bit, so I couldn't train that much, and I am out of shape, and the Pioneers are big.
Well, they're moving along quite a bit. Sandy, the Chiefs are going to be going into competition against the Bay Bombers, who are currently right now in second place. And they're going to be returning to some of the dates and places that you'll be going for the first time, like San Jose. You'll be going outdoors, and that's always different. When you're skating outdoors, it's been a long time since you skated in a ballpark, and you won't be skating at a municipal stadium as you had in the past, but out at the Powell Stadium off of Highway 680, and that's, of course, a return date coming up July the 8th. Does that make that much of a difference in your game when you go outdoors?
It makes a lot of difference because the wind is constantly pushing on you, so you're having a harder time making it around the track. Plus the dirt's blowing up on the track, and it makes it a little harder to push. Plus you can fall on your face a lot easier too. And then when it starts getting late at night, the track starts getting wet and it's slippery. So it makes a heck of a lot of difference. It really does. I'd rather skate indoors than outdoors.
Well, when you go up against a team against the Bay Bombers that you'll be playing on in San Jose, as compared to this one, with those kind of conditions, of course they're running into them as well, but is there anything that you look for in particular?
No, I just know that it's going to hurt my team more than it is the Bombers, but my team pushes pretty hard, so I think it'll get us in shape a little bit faster. The Bombers, to me, are a little lazy. They're used to having a little beefed-up team. Where we're
nobody in particular?
Well, Weston's got a lot of beef, and Tilly's very strong, and, of course, McGuire, who kind of hurts my feelings, is now on the Bombers.
She left you. And all the people in Peekskill are mad, too.
I certainly hope so.
You also have some other big games coming up, Sandy, against the Bay Bombers. You're going to be playing in Stockton. It's a return date for the Bay Bombers on July the 16th, which is a Sunday. And then, of course, you're coming back here to Kezar Pavilion. It's part of a big doubleheader. It'll be the first time that you'll be in San Francisco in competition against the Bay Bombers this season. And just before that game, the Red Devils and the Pioneers will get an opportunity to go at it. But coming into San Francisco, this crowd doesn't seem to bother you whether you're skating against the Pioneers or the Bombers. You always seem to come in with the same attitude.
Like they say, I have a rotten attitude, but I really don't. I have an attitude I want to win, and if you got a sore spot like Vala has a bad arm, I'm going to lean on it, and that's what I've been doing. And so hopefully the second half tonight, she's not going to be able to do anything.
I can understand exactly where you're coming from, especially with only 5 skaters out there.
Right, we're hurting, and I'll do everything I can to win. If people here don't accept that, that's too bad.
Of course, you were with a winning team for many seasons. Bill Grohl was your coach at that time.
And he's on the Bombers.
Everybody left. You're the only one back there. But
it's all right. They're going to hurt. They're going to hurt. They have to skate against me.
End of the season.
They are going to hurt.
That's when all the marbles come up. Again, we want to remind the fans that these games coming up with Sandy Dunn's and Alfonso Reyes and Buddy Atkinson's Chiefs will be coming up July the 8th, a return game to San Jose. We'll also be skating in Stockton on the 16th, and on the 9th, you'll be back here at Kezar Pavilion, part of a big doubleheader. So we'll be looking for you at all of those games. On behalf of the International Roller Skating League, my special guest, Sandy Dunn, I'm Don Drewry. Thank you for joining us. We'll catch you next week.